All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the wildest, most explosive phenomenons the internet has ever seen, IShowSpeed. We're going to look past all the noise, all the chaos, and really try to figure out what's going on underneath it all. And I want to be super clear about the skill we're talking about here. This isn't just some guy who's big on TikTok or YouTube. No. By pretty much any measure you can think of, views, engagement, you name it, he is one of the biggest entertainers on the entire planet. And you just don't get that big by accident. So that begs the real question, doesn't it? How in the world did he get here? Is there a formula? Well, that's what we're here to figure out. We're going to break down the key ingredients that make this whole thing work. Okay, so the very first piece of this whole puzzle is what we're calling the unpredictability engine. You got to think of this as the high-octane fuel for a much, much bigger machine. And it's so important to get this. This isn't just random yelling. It's the absolute foundation of a strategy built for one thing, going viral. This chart really lays it all out, right? On one side, you have traditional entertainment. It's polished, it's scripted, you basically know what's coming. It makes you a passive viewer. IShowSpeed's content, it's the complete opposite. It is raw, it's just pure, intense emotional energy. And the biggest straw is that you have absolutely no idea what's going to happen next. And this is the key. This approach creates something that is just uniquely captivating. You literally can't look away because what if you miss that one crazy moment, the one that everyone's going to be clipping and sharing tomorrow? That unpredictability is an incredibly powerful way to glue eyeballs to a screen. But all that energy from him, that's only half of the equation. The next part, and this is so crucial, is realizing that in this world, the audience's participation is the product. They're not just sitting back and watching a show. They're the ones spinning the wheel. They're directly shaping what happens. So here's what that actually means. When people in the chat are commenting or donating or just reacting, they are literally steering the ship. This isn't like watching TV, this is active co-creation. And that feeling, that sense of authentic interaction is what gets viewers so invested. Why? Because they feel like they're a part of it. So you take that chaotic energy, you mix it with all that deep viewer interaction, and what do you get? Well, you get the absolute perfect recipe for creating what we call shareable moments. This is where it all comes together. The content is basically designed to be chopped up into these little viral clips that can spread like wildfire. And this visual just explains the whole process perfectly. It's like a flywheel. Step 1, something totally unpredictable happens. Step 2, that triggers a massive wave of viewer reactions. Step 3, bam, a perfect, bite-sized, highly shareable moment is born. And then the most powerful force of all kicks in. And that final force is, of course, the algorithm. It is the ultimate force multiplier. It takes those little shareable moments and just blasts them out to the entire globe. See, this strategy isn't just about making funny videos for people. It's about playing and winning the algorithm game. It's about creating content that speaks the language of the systems that run our feeds. And when you get down to it, it's actually really, really simple. What do social media algorithms want? They want to promote stuff that keeps you on their platform. So content with tons of participation, likes, comments, shares, people watching it over and over, that sends a massive signal to the algorithm that says, hey, show this to more people. His style just generates an avalanche of those signals. So let's just say it plain and simple. This isn't just a guy making entertaining videos that happen to do well online. No, this is entertainment specifically engineered, from the ground up, to thrive in the world of modern algorithms. It speaks their language, maybe better than anyone else. So when we step back and put all these pieces of the puzzle together, what are we really looking at? We're looking at a powerful, repeatable, new formula for fame. A blueprint for how virality is actually built in this day and age. And here it is. This is the blueprint we've just uncovered. It all starts with that foundation of intense energy and unpredictable behavior. Then you layer on authentic viewer interaction, which helps you create those perfectly shareable moments. And the final, secret ingredient? You optimize that whole package so that the algorithms have no choice but to show it to millions. Ultimately, the big takeaway here is this. His success isn't just random chaos, but it's not just some cold, calculated strategy either. It's a perfect blend of both. It's a genuinely authentic, high-energy personality that is channeled through an incredibly smart digital strategy. You can't have one without the other. And all of this leaves us with a really fascinating and kind of huge question for the future. As the lines between the creator and the audience get blurrier and blurrier, and as algorithms become the new gatekeepers of culture, are we looking at the new blueprint for what all entertainment is going to become?